Welcome back to the Planet Crafter. Now, I am going to, if you look here, we've got a thing. We've got the original, we've got playthrough 2, which is what we're doing on live stream here. So if we look here, we can't actually move these around or anything. It just tells you what we've got on. So like power consumption, I have 0.0 or 0.1. Next time we're going to make that 0, just 0 completely. I'll show you how we're going to do it all, but we're going to, our goal, we're going to start this now. Our goal is to finish this planet. So I don't care about doing anything else but finishing the planet. I don't care if I pick up certain things or whatever. We need to make sure that we have the foods, whatever, like tree bark and stuff that we might need. So I'm going to get in here and start working on that. We have got exits in many places now. We've got this overflow. I'm going to do that. Let me take the sulfur out of here. And we're going to put in magnesium. In here, we're going to put those. And then in here, we'll put... I guess I need to actually make another one, so... Oh, cobalt should be over here. Did I put that backwards? I didn't. Okay. These are all kind of like just overflow things. So, you know, whatever needs to go there is what will go there. So, tree seeds, tree bark. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, you see it's raining again. This is worrying me because I think this is going to come up here. And I'm a little bit worried about that. If it does, then we're going to have to actually probably end up removing some of this stuff or taking it somewhere else. I don't know if we could do this or not, but I was thinking about building these structures out a little bit better and seeing how that goes. I will say this, the structures, if you look at this is a little bit weird how that goes in. But there's, like, this right here was not like this to start with. So I don't know how this is supposed to completely work. We sent up 3 rockets yesterday. Last night, I think it was. And I had like 2 hours. And that was it. And yeah. So we're on MTI. We are 100 away from a biomass screen. And then keep going up. The seed spreader rocket. That's something we need to get to. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave this base here. But we're going to find a place. We're going to go scouting. Scouting for an area with a much larger place, I guess. Something that's taller. I think that these are going to be where they're at and not get any taller, so I don't know that we have to worry about it, but again, I don't really know how large that lake will get. I think we need a silicone for a door. We're going to need a titanium. We'll need a few titaniums. And then we'll need iron. Actually, let's look at this here. 3 iron and 2 super alloy is what's needed. But we do need a starter. So cobalt would also be something that would be good to have. Titanium. I've got a bunch of that. I don't want to just pick up all of that and nothing else. I'd rather grab the iron. And what we'll do is we're going to find a place that's higher up somewhere. I guess right here would actually be fine. And this is where I usually do build bases, but I was also thinking that maybe over here, because it doesn't seem like there's much going on over here. Now, this is really dusty, so I don't know. But this is fairly high right here. We could actually just start a base right here, put a thing down, and then place a thing up on it. We'll need a total of 4 iron to get that started, which we do have. Let me move the silicone out of the way. So I think that this will be the best place, and then we can have these other things that we kind of just have a natural area to. Oh, the T4 drill, y'all. Heck yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and let's start with now this is a ramp instead, but that's actually a great thing. So let's start. Let's have a base like right here. That's built in. There's no way that's going to go below that. So we've got a structure. That's a strong structure. It's not going to go anywhere. If we take this and we turn it, we could do that, or we could go here. And nameless! We could just go right here. Oh, nope. I need to get this built quickly. Yeah, link it together. There we go. Now, we need to try to... Okay. We need one more piece of iron. And this is the start of our permanent base. This other one is still a good base, but we're going to have to do a lot to do this. So what we're going to do is decommission another base that we already have. All right, you see that don't work. So what we're going to have to do is take that down and then put that back up. Okay. All right. Hey. All right, now. You can go out, but going in is a little bit iffy still, so... I'm having a really hard time with this, trying to tear these down and get them in the exact right spot. So... maybe what we can do is have a front porch. How's that sound to y'all, to actually have a front porch instead? And then what we do is we just start it like right here. All right, problem is you cannot align these darn things the way that I'm talking about. So let's try that. Okay. Son of a... hold on. We can do this. Interior stairs? Okay. Yeah, we can do this if we go one more out. Let's get it centered and then take like a step back there. I think that might work. There we go. Ah, that worked. Now, from here, we can start building out other stuff. So, this is just our entranceway. We've got a little bit of stuff, but not a lot. First thing we're going to do is go over here and raid this base, the sub base. See what we can get. Is that a gold chest? No, it's just a blue chest. It's fine. I will take the iron from that. Cobalt for something else, but let's go in here. So we don't need the extra silicone now. I'm going to put this somewhere else. All right, we're looking for iron stores, which I don't think we got much right now. Nope. Well, yeah, we got this. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to put the magnesium and the silicone up. And I'm going to go on and put these up. Hey, CG. How are you doing? If y'all weren't here yesterday, then happy Thanksgiving to all of y'all. Take the iron. Take those. Okay. Okay. Did y'all have some good old turkey yesterday? I had some good old turkey. All right. Entrance, and we will build this out a little bit more from the outside, I think. Well, we're gonna put one more, and then we'll start heading over this way around this rock, and we can have another level here. But what we'll do is we'll have a corridor that goes out, and then on top of that will be, it'll be like a ladder or something that goes up, and from there we'll be able to maybe even like put in the interior stairs. If I could find 2 aluminum, that would be great. So let's go build one more of these, and then we're going to start going that way. But all of the stuff will actually be up top, so this will just be a corridor. It will probably come in here and put glass in and have it set up like maybe this be a bedroom, this be the office, or this be the one where you go up, and this have a few things here as well. It's raining really hard. I do want to go ahead and figure out how I want to do this. So we need to get 2 pieces of aluminum. I don't think I had any aluminum in here. There might be some in the cavern itself. Cobalt. We've got all the cobalt we need to make glass stuff, so these were not here, so they have come back. Silicone, iron, I will take that. I know I'm going to need a little bit of cobalt for what I'm doing, so I don't see any aluminum. Hey, Nameless, do you want me to cook that stuffing tomorrow for you? Mama, do you know what kind of stuffing we will have up there? I'm not sure what it is we'll have, but Nameless wanted to know if we would have some, if it had like celery and onions and stuff. I think Wendy is. So what we can do at the entrance, what we can do here at the entrance is just put in a few of these. We'll put 6 of them in eventually, and They're not to. They are not for permanent storage. They're just dumps. So whatever we have that we want to use. Now I can go ahead and I can make so we're going to leave the other base over there as well, but we're going to have a secondary base here, basically. So yeah, I'm just going to put all of this in here, take my thing there back, and then this is the part that's going to be a little weird. So, oh no, everything is underwater now. Here's our base. All right, those have stuff in them. All right, so that's got a bunch of seeds. This has got a bunch of iron. It's got ice in it, which I can't get ice anymore. So, I think what we're going to do is go ahead and see if we can drop this. Nameless, did you see what my mama said about stuffing? Oops. Let's put it all over here. All right, the base is gone. All right, we need to make a beacon for our car if we can. So we're also going to move that green one to the base itself. I don't think we need to go in here anymore. So green will now be base, main base. All right, so the lower part here will not have anything. We're going to put 3 of these. Oops. Sorry, I hit the Windows button. Okay. All right, we've got this stuff. Let's go ahead and we're going to get basic building materials. So this one will be iron. This one's going to be titanium, silicone, aluminum, magnesium, and cobalt. I'm not sure if that's how you spell it or not. Aluminum. Yep. I'm not a, I am not a speller. I might be a feller, but I'm not a smeller. a speller. Not a smeller either. I make sure that I wash my butt. Mag, Nesium. Yep, I spelled it right. How about that? Okay. So we want to have building materials, the main building materials along here. How about that? All right, ice. Okay. All right. That's as centered as it's going to get. Iron, cobalt, and silicone. Iron and 2 silicone. Wait a minute. We were at 70. Oh, we've passed lakes. We're going to moss now. We're 50% to moss, y'all. All right, we need iron and silicone. Iron, silicone, magnesium. Microchip compass thing. We got to go out here and find silicone. We'll go diving and pick up most of this stuff if, sometime here soon, probably, but... I know we're going to need another cobalt as well. I guess I should see what I need for this. Titanium and aluminum. Oh no! Did it take our aluminum? Let's get to titanium. Yeah, let's get one more. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll take the silicone because this other stuff I can get later, but I'll come down here and try to get as much of this as I can. Okay. So we're going to... Oh, we need the aluminum. One piece of aluminum. Did I not get it? Oh. Yeah. That's fine. Green is base 2. Okay. Now. Number 1 is we're going to have an interior ladder. Let's put it right here. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we can actually move that center. For now, I can move it again later if I want to, but I think center is going to be the best place for it right now. over here, we've got to make our screens. So let's do blueprint and the energy levels, and then the transmission. So blueprints in the middle. Transmissions here on the side. And energy levels here on the left. Okay. Now, we've got us a new base, completely a new base here. I'm wondering if I could... Yeah. Okay. Cool. So by going up here, now actually this does make it difficult, because if we go up here, that means we have to have a unit here and one here. And I think what we'll have to do is build one of these instead, just right here on top, and I'll put it on that wall instead, I guess, over here, and that way you go up into the room. I was hoping to maybe put a staircase here. I'll have to see if I can do that. So what have we got in our inventory? All right, let's just do that. We do need to make one more of these at least. We're going to put one there. We're going to put another one right here. And then we'll do ice and water in here. And then we've got our other stuff here. We got to overflow for now. It will be a different thing, but I think this is going to get moved to this side. I may even put it right here. I was thinking about putting this over here, and I could just put it right here. That would work for what I want to do. We could just build 3 on top of that as well. And the 3 on top of it could go expand out from this one and from that one. So it would be like we have 2 branches going off, and I think that's probably the thing to do. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. All right. So yeah, this works. All right. This will allow us to do certain things, like we can actually put something else on this side coming out here. We might put one of those like a biolab or a biodome or something. Didn't we unlock T2 biodome? We could put one of those there. That would be awesome to have there, because it's going to give us a lot more oxygen. We'll have to do all kind of stuff though. Let's look in here really quickly. Let's take out what's actually around our base so we don't have to worry about it. So, okay, cobalt. I know this is probably boring to watch doing the sorting so much, but you got to make plans and do stuff. So let's take these items right here out, just because they're kind of in my way for what I want to do. I still have stuff in that other thing too. And now that's not going to be our main storage either. That's going to be just a thing of for stuff later, but we'll make a storage place up here. What I'll probably do is pull one back here and make a compartment, one of the 4x back here, or maybe 2 of them if I can, and fill them slap full of these, and we'll see how that goes. So all right, let's see here. Titanium, silicone, magnesium, and cobalt. And then let's go ahead and look in here. This is stuff that we can just throw into this other one. For now, it's just an overflow to get it out of our inventory. Pick this guy up. We've got that done. That is a restructure started. No spacesuits. Okay, we've got these. T2 deconstruction is what we need. And we actually have the blueprint for that now. Okay, there are things there as well. Okay. So we have 3 wrecks right here, plus the cave, and we've got drills around here, so we just got the T4 drill. So what do we need to make that? Super alloy and osmium. Wow. Oh, yes. This is what's going to take us up. So we need to collect as much as we can of all the elements and start making super alloy ourselves. We need to go collect osmium. You know what? Honestly, I have an idea, and I don't think it's going to be a bad idea at all, but we need to get this. So titanium, what else is that? Aluminum. So there is a cave that has osmium in it, and I was told, I looked it up and I asked some people, and they said that you should get osmium out of that cave. I don't know if you need the T2 or what, but you might. You know what? We're going over this way. Let's just stop in here and check. Yeah, there are. Okay. We'll leave this base as is, but algae. Okay. So our goal right now is to go and figure out, we're going to leave this base. Like I said, this is a nice base. I don't have to get rid of it. We've got all kind of stuff in here. We can do all kind of other stuff. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep this base and then just create another base, completely new base, so that we have two, and we will we'll work on that stuff together here in a minute. We'll work on getting the base itself built, and then we'll decide if we move or if we leave stuff or what we do. I mean, I can farm up all of the stuff and build a new a higher grade facility, I guess, but iron. So it's based on the soil that you have. This is a black soil, and it's not going to... I can't do anything. Oh my gosh, it actually has melted away. This is something new. I have not been in here, I don't think, anyway. Is this a zeolite cave? Iron. This is not a zeolite cave. It's something different, but it's not exactly that. Okay, definitely take that. We want those for sure. Is that ice? Oh my gosh, we actually have ice in here. I'm gonna grab it because I don't see ice in a lot of places now. And I think that this is just an inside cave. There's actually something there. I know for a fact I have not... Well, look at here. We've got us a new place right here. Let's put down this thing. See what it makes. It's still iron. So this is just another biome. If I'm not mistaken, that's a shortcut to the crater. So there's also another one here. This ice has melted, but this was supposed to be a zeolite cave. I'm wondering if I have not grown the zeolite yet. This is just on the other side as well of the crater. More iron. Hold on a second. Okay. So this is a meteorite. It's a giant meteor. It would be a meteorite. If it's in space, it's a meteor. If it's on the ground, it's a meteorite. I bet it's going to say iron still, but yep. It should give me something besides iron to do that, you know. But this is a different cave, isn't it? I will take the iron from it because I'm always needing more iron. Pulsar quartz. Yeah, this is a different cave. Let's try in here. I'll take super. This is a massive cave system. Didn't know this was actually here. So we'll have to try to come back and check this out again. Now this is sand. So we should get something else out of the sand. No, we get only iron. I don't understand that. Why do we get... We get stuff from one place that's completely different from another. Well, hell, look at that. That is a completely different cavern. Huh. There's another room in there. Heck, we can make this our base. And same thing here. This has got its own cavern system. I don't think this is the way that we came. Yeah, I don't know what's going into here. Wow, that one's going to take a lot. Okay, we got to find our way back home. It looks like we're in a completely different place. Now, this is the cave we just went into, but I was actually looking for a different cave. So it's not even on the top tier of it, it's on like the middle tier of it. We need to go back that way. What was that? Huh. Okay, this is a different cave here. I think that's the cave we came out of. Yeah, this is the edge of the top of the world. You can't go over. I think we might have just passed another cave system there. So this is actually another place that I like to go look around. There's the, I don't know what you call that place down there. I don't know what those are. I'm going to call them the Thunder Crystal Forest or something like that. They're weird. Look, it's turning green, y'all. It's actually turning green. Nice. Oh yeah, we gotta make sure that we use that jet if we're falling, because you will break your leg. So I thought there was zeolite over there. That's why I went that way. Apparently there's not. I need to figure out a way to put down the osmium, or a way to mine osmium. As far as I know, you should be able to mine osmium. This is, yeah, you can't in here. So that's the main thing, is I want to figure out where I can actually mine osmium at, because I'm having a really hard time trying to figure that out. This looks like it might be a cave right here. So we do need to go look for something somewhere. I know where we need to go look, but I don't know what you can mine over there. It would be amazing if we could mine a super ore from somewhere, but again, I don't know if we could. Okay. So stuff, oh, we can decode one first. That gives me T3 GPS satellite. Nice. So in here, we can put the one super, we can put ice, aluminum. All right, that one's done. We'll keep the iron and we'll make something out of it, I guess. But yeah, that right now, that's going to be the best bet. So everything is turning green. Look at this. I'm just going to take a chance and plop this down and see what it says. Iron. So, I mean, that actually wouldn't be bad to have an iron mine right there. But what we're going to do is go over here and see if we can actually get into this stuff. Okay. Can we put one up here? You can't put it down inside at all. Hey, you can put it right there. That is a different thing too. Okay. Get that out of the way. See what we can do here. Iron, guess what? oxygen multiplier. Okay. Mushroom seeds. I think that we have officially run out of chips. Because we would have the extra ones here, I think. So, with that being said, we're just going to grab the uranium in the ship, and then we're going to go back and turn that in to our one area. And we got super alloy up here. So there are super alloys around. You just got to be able to get to them. Oh my God. What? We've got waterfalls over here, y'all. Silicone. Really? Okay. So that's actually something that we should take note of. This is iron ground. Holy mess. Look at this. We've got waterfalls. We've got a river system. Ice. Hey, cool. This is actually pretty cool. Is this an aluminum mine? I'm going to say this is an ice mine. It's got a bunch of aluminum in it too. Guys, I think we got to build a base up here instead. I think this is the new base right here. I think it's got to be. Right here be perfect for a base. We could actually move our other two bases into one giant base right through here. We could leave the other two there and then move all of our stuff around. Just have this like a really nice area to live or whatever and work. But then yeah, I think this would be awesome. But this is going to be iron, so well, I'm going to do something right quick then. I'm going to drop that titanium. We're going to pull that in, pull that in. That way I've got those. I'm going to drop a piece of iron and grab that back. You know what? I'm going to drop another piece of iron and grab that titanium back because I do need that. This is a beautiful place. I'm going to have to try to come back up here and actually build something up here because I think this is the best place. I had no clue that this even existed. Look at this. I mean, who wouldn't want to live here? Oh man, check it out. Cool. A whole cave of it. We got a super... I think I will put a piece of iron in there and take the super. Blazar quartz. Oh, man. Okay, well, we know where it's at. What is this? Solar quartz? Can't put it anywhere down here. Whoa. What the heck is this? The uranium mine. We finally found the uranium mine. Okay. Can I put the thing in here? If I could put that in here, that would be awesome. I can't. Uranium. No, what is that? Titanium? I had no clue that this existed. So I have to stretch a minute. I'm not sure what's going on with my shoulder, but it's really kind of iffy tonight or today. All right, so it's beyond the big wreck is all I got to know. It's beyond the big wreck. I think what we need to do is get the T2 extractor or the T3 extractor before we try to do some of these other things. And we should be able to actually go mine some things. Oh, there is a microchip. Okay. There's another microchip. Okay. So we can do that and then grab that. If I can find this again, I do need to come back. Is that water? That's not good. That means this will have water in it here. Okay. So let's go do our microchips. Space shoot displayer. Nice. An interior wall. Two iron. Unfortunately, we've got to go down here to this base to put stuff up. I just don't have anything anywhere that I can find that I can actually get something I want with the ore extractors that we have. So I'm not going to try to put another one down. Thankfully, this is not that long of a trip. I could have put my truck down. Super alloy. Aluminum. I can only put one in. Special. Just do that. Put that in there and those in there. Yeah. We got actually 3 more supers that I didn't see. We got a lot of those rods, which is great. I'm going to take the iron with me. Okay, well we explored. So where do we go from here? What do we do? I'm not really sure. Really not really sure. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Silicone. a magnesium. Okay, yeah, that stuff. Anything that's overflow of that kind, I'm going to try to take up to the other place. I know that we don't have a whole lot of space in that other one, but I think what we'll do is... I probably will not have enough space to do some of the stuff still, like to add some of these things. But if I can do that, what we got in there? Sulfur, yeah. If I got the basics, there's no reason that I can't at least build a little bit more. Is that sulfur out here? No. All right, we don't have a lot of iron. We got it here. Titanium. I'll try to figure out what it is that we're gonna do. But cobalt, magnesium. Okay. Anything that won't fit, we're going to put in that truck for now. I might make me another truck. I don't know. Just want to get my stores up as much as I can. All right, so we know that we can't do those. We'll put those back up. Let's just fill these up. And then cobalt. All right, those can go back. Actually, I'll empty that. Iron is full, titanium is full, silicone. We need 23 silicone. Aluminum is full, magnesium is fine. That's fine. I think I'm going to put 3 more things here. really quickly. And this is mainly for like just bringing in our stuff and being ready. And we can drop it off, and if we need to sort it into the bank later, we can. Okay, so now we've got a place for... We'll keep super here, I guess. We'll do iridium, and we'll do that. I think is how it's spelled. So what is this? Uranium? Okay. We're going to call this the dump right now. And then we'll go through and we'll make some stuff for these others. Okay. Iridium. That's fine. Now. All right, that's good. Let's actually look at what we need to build over here. So, a quasar quartz and a super alloy rod. So yeah, we are miles away from being able to actually do stuff. We've got a sofa. I need a way to make fabric because I don't have a lot of fabric to be doing this stuff. Oh man. I gotta stretch. Hold on. This chair is kind of getting to me. 4 o'clock. So I gotta go probably actually about 5. I had calculated till 6, but I probably need to go about 5 because I have to cook tonight. And I've got to cook steaks and chicken wings and get them done. I'm going to cook some peppers, onions, and mushrooms to go with them. And that way I have a little bit of something different from Thanksgiving food. You know what I mean? All right. How do I make that? Just magnesium? I can find a magnesium around anywhere, so there's one right there. Uh, That's got to be a little bit lighter. That way I can actually see it if I'm out and about. Okay. All right, we got water, aluminum, and titanium. I'm full and I'm full, so I'll just throw that into one of them up here. Just boom. Now we've got titanium in here. We're going to throw all that in there, that other one as well. Sulfur. You know what? I can take the sulfur back with me. That was something I did have room for. All right, I really want to go see if I can find zeolite, but again, I don't know where zeolite's at anymore. Where I found it, it's not. It was only one piece, so. We've got T1 lights, T2 inventory, T2 equipment. Zeolite and zeolite. Okay. A solar quartz. So we could actually make another T1 lights with a cobalt and a silicone. Cobalt and silicone. We'll go on and make that. What about him, Mama? Janice was damn determined last night she was going to lose my snowman. So we got to have 2 of the T1 lights and a solar quartz. We know where the solar quartz is. The zeolite, osmium, and super alloy. We can do that. So we'll make that. We'll go get us a solar quartz. But for that, we'll use our 1 zeolite. I see them. Why are you sending them to me? Osmium and my 1 zeolite. I've got a bag of them. If you don't want them, give them to me and I'll put them in my bag. I definitely would like to have Oogie. I don't care about the Grinch ones. I've got all of them. I don't think I have the Sally's. I don't know. But I do have the Grinch one. I definitely want just the Santa hat. Okay, a vehicle beacon. I want the Santa hat. The one that's just the Santa hat. Any of the others that you want to give me, I'll put away in my bag. I've actually got another bag of them somewhere too, but I've got a bag here. I have them all besides that Santa hat, I think. That's the one I wanted. Are you not going to use them anymore? I use them all the time. I got one on every cup I got. I love them things. Solar quartz. Oh, gosh. Wait a minute. I forgot. T4 heater. T4 heater. Hold on. What do we need? Supers, iridium, and explosive. 80. Oh my God, 807 per second. Woohoo! I wonder how big that thing is going to be. I bet that's got to be outside. We'll have to make a facility just for these, or we'll have to break these down and turn them into those or something. Thank you for that follow. I much appreciate it. The other thing, that osmium. So we've got to make that super alloy. Good gosh. 688 pressure per second. We need to make at least one of them. And then we need to make at least one of them. So that's on the menu. I would like to have this, but I don't have the quasar quartz right now. We need the stuff to build a beacon. So we need to get 3 aluminum, 3 titanium, and 3 silicone. All right. Now, it looks like my cavern here is going to get water in it. Which is not what I wanted, but do you have a picture for it? I have 2.5 gallons right now. I can take one if you remind me. I've got room for a picture, but I was supposed to get that food for her delivered today, and I've not heard anything from them. Right, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll need some later. No, don't make it. If not, I'll get Wendy to make me some or something. I need a magnesium if I see it so I can make a sign. If I ever misspell something, y'all just get over it, please. We're going to turn this thing bright red. Okay, that is weird. Did I somehow miss where I was at? Did I go the wrong way or something? Because I'm up on top of stuff, but I thought that there was... It's right there. All right, where should we make the new home base? Should it be right here? I think this is it. This is going to be the best spot because we got the stuff there. We could put it up on top, but I just like having the waterfalls there. So, this is going to be orange base, I guess. And we need a magnesium. You know what? I just need one of those, so... Let's see if we can't find them. This is not good. I don't know how to get to where I was trying to go. Oh, a rocket engine. Heck yeah, man. We will definitely take that. I think that we can't get through here. All right, I know that there's the mine over here, but I don't know exactly where it's at. But that is why we've got 3 of them. So we'll make the other one red as well. I just have to figure out where the heck it was that I found that one. I know we were here. Did we go this way to get to it? We must have. Yeah, it looks like this is more... We were just here, so... Oh, man. Maybe it's over here on this side. What is that? I still can't make explosives, but... Alright, I'm a little bit lost because we definitely had a mine over here. Is this it? This is sulfur. We're gonna make... it's the wrong direction. Make it red. This is not what I was looking for, but... Shit. Alright, well, we don't know where that's at then. We need the sun one, and I kind of know how to get in there from the bottom, but I guess we gotta go all the way to the right to do it. I need to get the stuff to make another one of these. So a titanium, a silicone, and an aluminum. Biomass screen. We are really... Oh, we reached moss level. The rest of it we can find easily if we need to do that. Computer chip, plastic, definitely. The supers. I'm gonna... You know what? So I'm thinking I'm gonna put my car down. It's all right. What was that I had? Yeah, just iridium. I'm going to put this iridium up here too. Let's put the sulfur in there. Well, you know what? No, the sulfur's supposed to be going back to my base, so... I just need to find that one crystal. Where in the world is it at? I know good and well that we were over here, and I went to the right from the home base area, so... And I hadn't seen this stuff. So this was home base, and we went to the right. And... Ow. I guess... Yeah, this is the... I'm not sure where to go. This is pink. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay, we're going to make this one... a little bit different. Magnetar quartz. So, bad news. This is not what I was looking for. I guess it could be down there. Here it is. Okay, what do we need? Magnesium, silicone. Is that right? No, a titanium. This is it right here. Okay. So we're going to put this. Leave it as pink. We're going to put up a sign. Alright, pulsar quartz, that's fine. That's not what we're trying to get, though. Oh, come on, I know good and well. There was another way through here. Laser quartz. Here we go. Quasar quartz. Is that what we need? No. We need solar quartz. I'm gonna put one of my... I'm gonna put some of this in here. Just... I can come back and get that at any time. Alright, where was the solar at? Laser. Hey, how you doing? I know that the solar was in here too. I just don't know where it was at. Oh, a rocket engine. We take the supers. Is that iron? Yeah. My feet are good, thank you very much. I sit with my feet on their sides sometimes. Most of the time, that's not a good thing when people say that, so just saying. Laser. I know that we came across the solar quartz in here, in this thing one time already, and it said solar because I looked at it. This is the Blazar. The one I'm looking for, I've got the green and the blue. I've got the purple. I know I have some of the pink. I'm looking for the yellow one. The one that looks yellow in here. The one that I was looking at in there was the, what's it called? The Quasar. Because I thought that this was it too. No, this is it. Here we go. Solar. Nice. Now we got it. Let me grab one more. Okay. Now if we can figure our way out. Figure out how to get out of here now. Whoa! What the heck? What in the world is going on over here? Super. I've never seen one like that before. Huh. All right. I could leave this here and come back and get it, I guess. It's all right. I will get the supers later whenever I can. I'll come back over here. That was cool, though. I actually could fill up the truck and take it back from there, I think. Because I'm right here at the secondary base. I still need to go in there and completely explore it again. All right, let's take the truck out. I'll have to get the T1 light. All right. Boom. T2 light made. Now, if I could only figure out where my zeolite is. I had one place that had zeolite, and it's not there now. No clue where it went. We're going to leave that there. Well, that's fine. We'll take it. Okay. Rocket engines. Them out. Go do the microchip. Construction menu filter. What? What in the world is that? A menu filter? A microchip map. Do I have the ability to... I don't have anything else I can put in here right now. We've got a compass. We've got a spacesuit. That's not really what I want, though. So let's put the super alloys up. And all of this started by me going to put some sulfur up. So we got the different quartz. I'll have to put them in different places. Make some storage for them. I was going to move the base, but I guess I'm not. I'm just going to go on and leave it here, because the more I look at this, I think that this is a better place than the other was. Okay. So is it exoskeleton T3 that we would need? Yeah. All right. Construction filter hides lower tiers of items from the construction menu. I don't need that. We do not have this one because we don't have a methane cartridge or a zeolite. A map, aluminum, obsidian, and aluminum. We're going to see how this works. You just pull up the map with the M key. Okay. All right. So you just hit M and it pulls it up. Where we were is up here. Now, there's actually a large river system, it looks like. What I was thinking was right here, make a base, but this is even larger. Wait a minute. Okay. Everything okay? I don't think I've seen this. I may have. This may actually be. Yeah, I know what it is. That's my mine. No, I don't know that that is the mine because it should have the white thing like that over it if it was. I, but I mean, it's inside there, so yeah, that is the mine. It has to be. And then this is that. I don't know what kind of forest I would call that, but yeah. Um, that's the volcano base, and then there's a thing here. I don't know that we got to that. I think we did. All right. So spacesuit is going to go in here. What do we need to make the spacesuit thing? A quasar and a super alloy rod? I cannot justify doing super alloy rods. As far as I know, I can't even make them yet. This was Biolab 2, right? Yeah. Okay. I've got to go in about 20 minutes anyway, y'all. I got to cook dinner. I had to cook my dinner. She doesn't have, she's already got food, so that's a good thing. All right. Do I have, yeah, I got it. So, well, I'm going to take this time to go look for a zeolite forest. I think it's what I called it before. We've got the beacon. If I can find a place that's got zeolite, then I'll be good to go. There is a map, but I don't know how accurate it is. Okay. So that's a cavern or something up there. We've got a red. So it's in here. If we go there, we know it should be in here. But I don't think that's the one that I was trying to get to. There's another one. There is another one that I had on here. But I'm not sure where it's at. So technically it should be in this area. But is it on the top of these, or I guess I won't be able to tell because I'm up in the air. Is it actually underground here, maybe? I should take at least one of those. Just in case. So technically what I'm looking at is saying that it's inside of this thing, actually inside of this. So it's got to be on top, right? Okay, there is absolutely nothing on top of these. It has to be down in the middle of them. I don't know. According to this, there's zeolite right here. Like literally one of them right here. It has to be underground. This also says it says there's some over by one of the other things. Maybe this is not what I'm thinking it is. It was, if I'm not mistaken, it was actually over. We go down and we see there's that part. Yeah, it was in here. There was one zeolite in here. But this says that there's a few. So I really don't know. The heck is that? There's something on top of that. I'm betting this soil you can put something in it. We technically could build us a bridge to go across. To go up and across, we can build bridges. And I never thought about that before, but we can. You can't turn them around? Hey, Nameless. Why would they do it that way? All right. What if we done... done that, and then just connected them. Okay, we need to find iron and bring it back up here. We need to get the stuff to build one of these, titanium silicone. Hold on a minute. All right. Yeah, I got to go here in just about 5 minutes. Just to let y'all know. I'm just looking for a piece of titanium and a piece of silicone right quick, so I can mark that. A piece of magnesium would be good too. Titanium. Magnesium. All right. Let's this down. We're going to put this as a bridge, so let's do it as a yellowish color, or we'll do it as a darker blue, so we know it's the bridge. And all right. So what this will allow us to do is have access over here. We'll put bridges in between all of them if we can. I don't know how else to figure out where to get the stuff from, but there's got to be an underground cavern that runs under that stuff. We got tons of iron over here, so I didn't need the titanium. I thought it was iron. I'll grab that. What we got here? Nice. Okay. For now, I just really want the iron. I should put that stuff back, to be honest. All right, though. That's going to be my allotted time for today, unfortunately. I've got to go cook. I got to help her to the bathroom and to cook. Well, then I have to cook. Let's see if we can figure out how to get back over there really quickly, and maybe we can finish this bridge before I go. I'll have to put an extractor up here to get materials. I should be able to get materials doing that. But now I know exactly how to get over here to do this stuff, though. It should not be hard at all to do. How many do we have left? Oh, I got plenty. One more. And then yep, there we go. Bridge. So now we can get across here easily to the top. I'm wondering if I can put an extractor on here. So he said if we said nope. Go to options. I'm stuck. I don't know. I don't know if that'll make me drop my stuff or what it would do, so I'm not going to do that. I really don't know, but we're going to just save our game right here and call it a day. Thank y'all very much for being here with me, and I will see y'all Sunday or Monday one. Y'all have a wonderful time. I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving, and I will talk to y'all next time.